A Dickens of a Christmas, a Dickens of a Christmas Eve.
Jacob Marley was dead as we are now. Of this there is no doubt. This fact must be distinctly understood, or nothing wonderful can come of this story.
Ebenezer Scrooge and Jacob Marley were business partners for I don't know how many years. Scrooge was Marley's sole executor, his sole administrator, his sole friend, and his sole mourner.
Scrooge never painted over old Marley's name. There it stood, years afterwards, above the warehouse door, Scrooge and Marley. The collection firm was known as Scrooge and Marley.
Now Scrooge was a squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching, covetous old man, hard and sharp as flint, and self-contained and solitary as an oyster.
The cold within him froze his old features, shriveled his cheek, stiffened his gait, made his eyes red, his thin lips blue, and he spoke shrewdly in his grating voice.
Who is it? Close the door behind you, quickly.
A Merry Christmas, Uncle!
Bah, humbug.
Christmas a humbug, Uncle. Surely you don't mean that.
I do. Merry Christmas. Why do you have to be merry? You're poor enough.
Well, what right have you to be dismal? You're rich enough.
Bah, humbug.
Good day, Uncle, how are you? I just stopped by to say, would you like to join us for this Christmas Day? There are several people coming to our house for Christmas cheer. We hope someday you'll join us, for we ask you every year.
Bah, humbug, being merry is a waste of time. Bah, humbug, being merry is a waste of time.
At this holiday season, we just stopped by to say, would you please contribute to this Christmas Day? We should make some slight provisions for the poor and destitute, for those who lack the common things like bread and meat and fruit.
Bah, humbug, being merry is a waste of time. Bah, humbug, I won't even give a damn.
God rest you, merry gentlemen, let that make you dismay.
Come on, get out of here, go! Bah, humbug, being merry is a waste of time. Bah, humbug, I won't give a dime. Bah, humbug! Imagine that. I got the mall, didn't I?
Yes, sir.
I suppose you want the day off tomorrow, then?
If it's convenient, sir.
It's not convenient, and it's not fair.
Christmas is only one day a year, sir.
A poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. But I suppose you must have a holiday. Be here even early the next morning, then.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Merry Christmas, sir.
Scrooge went out for his usual solitary and melancholy dinner. He read all the newspapers and studied his banker's book. Not too much later, Scrooge came back to his gloomy suite of rooms which had once belonged to Marley. As he put his key in the lock of the door, he saw not the door knocker, but the image of Marley's face. He did did pause before he shut the door, and he did look cautiously behind it first, but there was nothing there, so he said pooh-pooh and closed it with a bang.
He locked himself in, actually double locked himself in, and he got ready for bed, putting on his dressing gown, his slippers, and his nightcap.
Soon every bell in the house began to swing, ringing out loudly. Then came a great clanking noise, as if some person were dragging a heavy chain.
And suddenly, standing before him with death-cold eyes, was Marley's ghost.
What do you want from me? Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
Who are you then?
In life, I was your business partner, Jacob Marley.
Mercy, dreadful operation. Why do you trouble me?
Because my spirit is doomed to wander till I turn sorrow to happiness. Only then can I be free to the chains I forged in life.
Do you travel fast?
On the wings of wind, but captive and bound by the sky.
But you were always a good man of business, Jacob.
Hear me, my time is nearly gone. I am here tonight to warn you, Ebenezer, that you have a chance, a hope of escaping my fate.
You were always a good friend to me.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
I'd rather not.
Without their visits, you will end up on the same path that I tread. Expect the first one when the bell tolls 1.
Couldn't I have them all at once and have it over with?
Expect the second on the next night, and the third upon the next. When the last stroke of 12 has ceased to vibrate, you will see me no more. And for your own sake, Scrooge, remember what has passed between us.
Scrooge tried to follow the ghost as it exited. As he approached the window, Scrooge looked out to find the air filled with phantoms, wandering hither and thither, in restless haste and moaning as they went.
Was it a dream? Was I just imagining? Was there a ghost in this very room? And did I speak to him? And did he answer me? And did I fully comprehend his tale of gloom? Was it a dream? Was it a dream? Surely it was a dream. Was it a dream? When he shook his chains at me, somehow it seemed he was by my side. And did he speak the truth? And will he soon be free? And will free spirits visit me on this Yuletide? Was it a dream? Was it a dream? Please let it be a dream. Was it a dream? Surely it was a dream. Yes, it was a dream.
head and fell asleep in an instant.
When Scrooge woke up, he thought and thought, but could make nothing of the phantom's visit. Was it a dream or not?
Scrooge remembered that the first spirit was to arrive when the clock struck 1, so he decided to lie awake and wait, for he could no more go to sleep than go to heaven.
I couldn't tell. How the time passed so very slowly. Half past. Surely nothing will happen. Can't tell. For a moment I thought I might have dozed off and missed it. There, the hour itself. It was a dream. It was a dream. It was a... Who was I?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past. Rise and walk with me.
Scrooge and the ghost of Christmas past were suddenly out on a country road on a clear, cold winter's day.
Good heavens! This was the place where I was born. I was a boy here.
The things you are seeing are but shadows of the things that have been. Look at the scroll.
Threw everything away, my friends. It's time for celebration. It was done in a minute. Everything movable was taken away. The floors were swept in water, lamps were lit, and fuel was heaped upon the fire.
In came a fiddler. In came Mrs. Fletcher and $50.
In came all the young men and women employed in the business. In came a housemaid, the baker, the cook, the milkman, and many more. In they all came.
And away they went, dancing in couples all at once.
Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig had a party. Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig had a dance. They had food and drink for the light party. Men and women come to find romance. They have a partner, hold hands in the middle. Bell and Kirsty probably side by side. Go see Joe and listen to the fiddle. Wearing hoods and celebrate Christmas time. Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig had a party. Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig had a dance. They had food and drink for late by party. Men and women come to find romance. Partner, hold hands in the middle. Now and Kirsty probably side by side. Go sit down and listen to the fiddle. Clap your hands and celebrate. Clap your hands and celebrate. Clap your hands and celebrate.
And at 11 o'clock, the party broke up. During this whole time, Scrooge remembered and enjoyed everything that he saw.
Mr. Fezziwig, sure you know how to make us happy.
What's the matter?
It's just, I should be nice to my clerk while I'm back.
That's all. Please, Spirit, take us back.
They made one more stop to gaze upon the young woman Ebenezer left behind while he pursued his career and greater fortune. And then the spirit returned Scrooge to his home, where he sank into a heavy sleep.
Scrooge soon awoke with a start in the middle of a loud snore. At the call of the bell, he looked up to see a jolly giant of spirit.
What are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas present. Touch my robe and hold on. We're going on a journey.
And off they went through the town, past the grocer and the churches, past the baker's doorway into the suburbs of the town.
And straight to Bob Cratchit's dwelling, where the clerk's wife and children were awaiting the arrival of Mr. Cratchit and Tiny Tim. Soon, the family saw Bob, with Tiny Tim upon his shoulder, and Tiny Tim bore a little crutch.
Here we come, Mama. And how did your little Tim behave at church today?
As good as gold. He told me coming home that he hoped the people saw him in the church because he was a cripple, and it might be pleasant on Christmas Day for people to remember who made lame men walk and blind men see.
Come, everyone. Let's sit down for dinner. The goose is cooked, the applesauce and potatoes are ready, and the pudding is in the oven.
A toast to Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
Indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon. Such a meager wage, and give you a hard time about taking the day off.
My dear, remember it's Christmas Day.
I'll drink to himself for your sake, Bob, not for his. A toast.
Merry Christmas.
Many more.
Spirit, tell me Tiny Tim will live.
I see a vacant seat in the chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner.
Oh no, no, Spirit, tell me he will be spared.
If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will not live long.
By this time, it was getting dark and snowing quite heavily. As Scrooge and the Spirit went along the streets, they could see roaring fires in the kitchens, parlors, and all sorts of rooms.
They saw children running out to the snow to meet a riding family. They saw Mrs. Dudley and neighbors visiting neighbors.
Specks of light.
And singing, they heard voices from everywhere, old and young, loud and soft, high and low, joined in a Christmas song.
It was a great surprise to Scrooge to hear a hearty laugh, and an even greater surprise to recognize it as his own nephew's laugh.
And to find himself in a bright reading room with the Spirit standing smiling by his side and looking at that same nephew laughing with his friends.
And he said Christmas was a humbug, and he believed it too.
He's a humbug.
He's a comical old fellow. That's the truth.
I have no patience with him.
I'm sorry for him. I couldn't be angry with him if I tried. If he had decided to dislike us and won't come for dinner, what's the consequence?
Indeed, I think he loses out on a very good dinner.
I think he loses out on some pleasant moments which could do him no harm. I intend to ask him each year whether he likes it or not. And maybe it'll shake him up that he'll give his clerk an extra 50 pounds by mistake.
Enough talk of Scrooge. It's Christmas. Come, gather round. Let's have some music.
Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel. When a poor man came inside, and we went to view. Here we come, we're caroling among the leaves of green, and here we come, a wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you and Christmas too, and God bless you and send you a happy new year, and God send you a happy new year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring for you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy, 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 happy New Year.
Scrooge and the Spirit were again upon their travels. Much they saw and far they went, and many homes were visited, but always with a happy ending.
But as the bell began to strike 12, the Spirit disappeared, and as the last stroke ceased to vibrate, Scrooge beheld a solid phantom, draped and hooded, coming towards him.
Am I the presence of ghosts of Christmas future? Are you come to show me the shadows of things that have not happened, or will happen? I fear you more than all the rest, but I know you will try to do me good. And I truly want to live as another man than I was before. Please, Spirit, lead on, lead on.
The phantom led Scrooge into the city to a little group of business people.
No, I don't know much about it. All I know is dead. When did he die?
Last night,
I thought he'd never die.
What have they done with his money?
I haven't heard. He hasn't mentioned to me, that's all I know.
It's probably going to be a very cheap funeral. I wonder if anyone will go. I'll go if luck is provided.
The phantom led Scrooge to another part of town, where several people were gleefully splitting up bundles of clothing, blankets and curtains, sheets and towels, and finally a bag with money in it. The spoils from a dead person's household.
I see. This man frightened everyone away from him when he was alive. I feel the poor situation of this man might be my own.
The phantom moved away, motioning for Scrooge to follow.
He led Scrooge to a dark room where a body lay covered up on a bed, unwatched, uncared for.
Please, sir, this is a fearful place. Can we please move on?
The spirit led Scrooge through several familiar streets and into Bob Cratchit's house, where all were gathered, all but Tiny Tim, and all was quiet, very quiet.
And they traveled to Scrooge's workplace, where Scrooge looked in the window of his office. It was an office, but not his any longer.
The phantom led Scrooge to a churchyard where he pointed to the ground.
Before I draw near to the stone, are these the things that you've shown me shadows of things that will happen, or shadows of things that may happen? If we choose another course, could we change the image perhaps?
But the silent spirit continued to point to the stone on the ground. Scrooge crept towards it, trembling as he went, and read upon the stone his own name, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh no, spirit, no! Am I that man who lay upon the bed? Am I that man in the grave now dead? Oh Spirit, why show me if there is no hope? Oh Spirit, why show me, for I cannot cope. But I can change, yes I can change. I must change, I must change, I will change. I will honor Christmas in my heart, try to keep it all the year, and the Spirit's sweet shall live within me, for I will honor Christmas in my heart. I will live in the past, present, and the future. Oh, I don't know who's first. Let's start as a schoolboy. Hello there. Can you tell me what day it is?
Why Christmas Day, of course?
Tell me, is that prize circle still in the window of the corner grocer?
Yes, it's hanging there now.
Well, go and buy it and deliver it straight to Bob Cratchit's house. I'll give you a big tip if you run.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. And the Spirit's we shall live within me, for I will honor Christmas in my heart. Hello, mighty people. I hope you succeeded yesterday. That's my name, but I'm here, lady. I'm sorry if I treated you badly yesterday. She would have the goodness to hear me out and let me know the law information.
Are you serious?
Oh, will you come by? Check the something out. No, don't say anything. Just come by tomorrow. I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all the year. And the Spirit's we shall live within me, for I will honor. Hello, it's I, your uncle. May I still come?
Yes, Uncle, it is beyond pleasure.
You shall live within me, for I will honor. wanna Christmas in my heart.
A Merry Christmas, my good fellow. I'd like to give you a Merry Christmas that I've given you for many a year. I'll be raising your salary and try to assist your struggling family.
But, Mr. Scrooge,
We will discuss your affairs tomorrow afternoon.
Scrooge was better than his word. He did it all, and infinitively more. And to Tiny Tim, who did not die, he was a second father to.
He became as good a friend, as good a master, and as good a man as the city had ever known.
And it was always said of him that he knew how to keep Christmas well.
May that be truly said of all of us. And so, as Tiny Tim observed,
God bless us, everyone. Partygoers, guests, and townspeople. Charity volunteers. Carolers. Fezzy-wig family. Youngster. Narrators. Christmas spirits. Fred and Sarah. The Cratchit family.